everyone, and welcome back to the 20 years of Call of Duty. I am very happy because we are playing Black Ops Cold War, but I'm also a tinge sad because it is the last video that we'll do on Black Ops Cold War, and I've just enjoyed it so much. I could happily play this entire game again, and I would have no qualms whatsoever. So basically, we're going to catch up a bit with the plot because I'm not going to show you one level, not two levels, not three levels, but four missions. I'm doing four whole missions for you. I mean, there's technically only really two, and the final countdown is very short. Break on Through is the proper level, but I can't not do this game without showing you Break on Through and everything. And let's get to the big plot twist because this game does have a plot twist. It so fits in. You know, some people might consider this a bit of a stopgap. It's not really as good as Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2, but I think it holds its own and makes a superb trilogy. You know, because Black Ops 3 for all, you know, as much as I like that game, it really isn't connected other than like two lines about Menendez and Nova 6 gas showing up at the end. It's got really nothing to do with Black Ops 1 and 2. But this really makes a great trilogy. But let's begin. I think we'll start with interrogation, right? So we've had a mission in Cuba. It's gone pretty badly. So Perseus is now ready to launch a load of nukes. So we've got to kind of stop that from happening. We'll go on realism as always. But let's get into it. Lots of plot stuff here, guys. So make sure you're paying attention.
Well, that was a goddamn fiasco.
That's me after playing World War II.
Not the intel you want. We paid the fucking piper down there.
You think this is Bell's fault?
I don't know whose fault it is. I just know that Perseus doesn't have a single fucking nuke. He's got dozens.
Millions of people are gonna die, and the United States will take the blame. You need to find out where he's planning to broadcast the activation signal.
How are we gonna pull that out of our ass?
Bell knows where it is.
Bell? This goddamn science project was a failure!
Don't count Adler out yet. The man has a deep bag of tricks.
Come on, a little further. Sims, get the gurney.
So based on my actions, Helen Park should still be alive. Because you get a choice of saving either Park or Lazar. And because I'm such a goddamn simp, I kept Park alive. No, obviously it's because I'm British. Us Brits got to stick together in the face of these Yanks.
Bell. I feel like I owe you.
But if you're too slow, they both die, which is quite funny.
Bloody hell. Going to lose a lot more than Lazar if we don't execute this next move correctly. We need you to hang in there for one more assignment. I'm counting on you again, Bell.
Sims, get the dosages ready. All of them.
Adler, stop wasting our valuable time. He's of no use to us anymore.
So this is the third game to contain Hudson and a third different voice actor in it.
You're the key to stopping Perseus.
You always have been.
I hope you're okay with stuff being put in your eyes.
Cerebral injection.
Dead Space 2 style.
Injecting directly into the brain could provoke seizures, or worse.
That's probably the hardest thing I've ever done in a game, by the way, that Dead Space 2. I can't do with eyes.
You sure about this, Doctor?
Oh, it's nasty. That bit in Dead Space 2, man. Oh, man. No. I could put up with everything in Dead Space, but that was too much for me. But I'll shut up and let the plot happen.
I need you to remember. Think back to our time in Vietnam one more time. We need to finish what we started. We had a job to do.
So if you remember Bioshock and that whole, would you kindly? We've got a job to do is very similar. The game will explain it all, you'll see it all.
Perseus. Do you remember coming face to face with Perseus in Vietnam?
EKG is spiking. Shit, heart rate's off the charts.
I need you to relax and focus, Bell. Your helicopter crashed. You made your way through the jungle, alone. You found a bunker. Do you remember the bunker, Bell? We need to know what's inside that bunker.
This gives me serious Jacob's Ladder vibes, if you ever saw that film. As a Vietnam setting.
Adler is lying to you. Do not trust him. Do not listen to Adler. He is lying to you. He is lying to you.
So, do you guys trust Adler or not? Are you a
The
good little
mission was
capitalist?
investigate reports of a Soviet bunker. Your chopper was hit
Or
by
are you going to turn commie? So basically this level is so open-ended. There's so many different scenarios that can happen here.
You woke up in the middle of
Even if you die, Adler's going to tell you off and say, well, that didn't happen, because you're supposed to be reliving memories here. But we are right in the thick of it, Vietnam once again.
were defending against a PC attack.
And this setting's going to look very Uncommon Valor-like. Another great Vietnam War film. Although that's after the Vietnam War, isn't it? That's about POWs, set in the 80s.
Picked up an M16.
So Adler tells us to pick up an M16, but I'm going to pick up an MP5.
Maybe it was another one.
And he's already confused. So yeah, you can properly disobey him and he will react in time. This is actually really tough because I'm in water, so I can't go prone. This is actually really tough, this section. I remember it now. So this video could go on a while. But it gets tough because eventually there's going to be no Americans with us. I can't even get out. I need to move. I need more open-ended cover here. But would you guys support a Call of Duty just in Vietnam? I feel like we've touched it enough times now. Because Black Ops 1 had a good number of levels in there. I feel like I'm not that fussed for it anymore, but there does seem to be a clamour for just a straight-up Vietnam game, because there still isn't many. I think it's a shame Battlefield didn't have a single-player campaign to go with that excellent expansion pack for multiplayer, but we can't have everything in life. You see, if I was Battlefield, I would just keep the Bad Company cast, because they're so great and relatable, and I would just, kind of like Blackadder, just inexplicably put them in different time settings and keep the characters the same and just pretend they're all relatives. Because then you could do, you know, Civil War, World War I, World War II, and you could keep that comedic tone throughout. The sound of them AKs hitting them whizzing by is fantastic. What isn't fantastic is my situation. I am Fubard here. I can't really get forward, but I'm still getting peppered. Jesus Christ. Ah, go on, retreat, that's it, go on. I'm committing war crimes, go on, piss off. There, I've won the Vietnam War.
It was then you realized you were the sole survivor. You set off to locate the bunker.
I'm taking that, thank you. You and your Soviet weapons. There was a tactical shooter on the PS2 called Conflict Vietnam. That was really cool. Obviously a bit wonky to play by today's standards because it's 20 years old now. Oh god, it isn't all in it. 2004. Ugh. I remember that game being new. I'm old. Right. So this is where it gets interesting.
The path split near a ruin, so you took the right fork, not the trail to the left.
I'm going to go this way because I talked about zombies in a campaign. So we'll listen to Adler, and the music cues will tell us if I'm being good or not. But yeah, to be fair, when you get moments like this, I can see the appeal of a Vietnam game. Imagine a proper game like this where you're sneaking along with your troops, especially in night time. Trying to nail that whole platoon vibe. Oh shit. Sorry lads. Kind of fucked it for him there, didn't I? I'm very grateful that grenade didn't explode. These guys will be a bit cross with me now, I think. Oh, they're alright. Sometimes they get annoyed with you. I think one of them even died, so he should be annoyed with me.
You heard Russian voices from a cave across the river, so you went to investigate.
Bit weird for Lenin to be there, isn't it? But yeah, I can start disobeying him, and like... I'm not gonna though. Not just yet. So the game wants me to go in the cave. But if I'm correct, yeah, there should be a hidey hole here.
No, Bell. You found the bunker by going into the cave.
See, you could proper piss Adler off.
Why is... Sims, this is scenario 17.
It's all a bit evil within, isn't it? The way it all changes and gets wrong, basically, the setting.
Funnel? Okay, you pulled out your sidearm and flashlight.
I love it's Adler's reactions that make it. But this is like Black Ops 1, isn't it, with the rat tunnels? I can't believe there are actually people that used to do that, going these tunnels with their sidearms. Mental bastards. But you get so claustrophobic going in these. You can turn the light off for an extra scary experience, but obviously I'm not going to do that. Light come back on, please. Yeah, thank you. I imagine if you played this game as a kid and you stumble upon this, you're going to get scared pretty quickly. Oh, I heard that. Zombies. We got zombies. They're back. I will admit, they fit far better in this funny scenario than they did in Black Ops 3, of course. This is like playing round 1, this. Oh, heck. But yeah, obviously, if you choose to listen to Adler, this will never happen, so... Still going, Adler, mate. So much for Scenario 17. Oh, heck.
Stop lying, Bell. Start again and tell me how you met Perseus.
I think I annoyed him. Remember that red door in the Vietnam level? It's back.
Christ, what's happening to him?
The CIA's mind control program has had a great deal of success with implanting memories.
We've got a job to do. Let's up the dosage and
There's actually a lot of clues that your mind's a bit messed up with as well in the campaign. You did see a bit of them in that Vietnam level. So it doesn't come out of nowhere, this twist. You know that they're doing something crazy.
According to your debrief, you woke up and the rest of your crew was missing. The VC were on the ground searching for survivors.
We've got a crossbow. Very
Ready
cool.
your bow to take them out silently.
I love this. I love the nighttime setting as well. So we got the boat. I'm not sure how stealthy you can do this though, because some of these enemies like really stick together. But I do love using a bow like this. It's great. I'm not sure how stealthy you can do this, mind. I feel like he's got to be out of sight, hasn't he? Yep. Got him. There's a lot of tension using this. There we go, look at that. I normally struggle massively with that. If I can get all the way to this building, this should make it easy. Or easier. The trick is to not kill everyone, because if you go around killing everyone, then you're going to get spotted pretty quick. There we go. Let's get in that building. And we'll go from there. In fact, yeah, we won't go in the building, we'll go under. So your only problem is them two. But there's so few enemies left that this shouldn't be too tricky now. Got him. Oh, hey up, we may have done this. No, I've never got through here stealthy. He's walking away. Beautiful. I've never done that. I've always struggled. Oh, I'm so glad I did that on camera. Brilliant. Right. As you can see, it's getting more and more crazy. There is actually a trophy for not listening to Adler at all. I don't think I've ever got that, and it gets really annoyed, I think.
So you took the right fork, not the trail to the left.
I kind of want to go left. The viewers have already seen right, Adler, so they're going to see left, mate. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going left. Sorry, pal. Let's annoy Adler a bit. I love this bow. This bow's class. Oh, shit. Got him. Well, I think the VC know me now. Ah, you can have your grenade and piss off. I don't even know where he is. Little shit. I think I got him with a grenade. That'll do. I could do with an AK, really. But yeah, Black Ops has always taken full advantage of the fact that it can have these weird settings, can't it? Obviously, when you stick your game World War II, if you're playing World War II by the books, you can't do that. What's Lazar doing there? I don't ever remember Lazar being there. Every time you might find something new in this level. Lazar! No, no. Can cause a funny reaction here.
Sure, Bell, you committed suicide. Then what happened? Bell, turn back and use the zip line to reach the bunker.
No, I want to go left. Sorry, Adler. I did right last time.
Seeing a firefight, you readied your M16.
Yeah, so I know if you go left, you get a bit of a battle. It doesn't matter too much how you do this level. It doesn't change too much fundamentally. I wish it did have more repercussions, but I don't mind a story being linear as long as the player isn't, and the player certainly isn't linear here. You've got so many options. Do it for Rambo. Do it for Jean-Claude Van Damme in Universal Soldier. I'm half expecting to see him and Dolph Lundgren in a minute. Ow. Reminds me a bit of that level in Death Stranding as well, the Vietnam section where you fight Mads Nicholson. Because you fight him in World War I, II and Vietnam. And the Vietnam level had the best, it was the best looking one. It just looked absolutely mental. There's something about this setting at night time with, like, you know, flames and these huts and stuff. I think it's quite a unique war situation for the ones that America's been involved with anyway. Very different to the European trenches and buildings of France and Germany. Not a difference to the Pacific Theatre though, is it? So but yeah, I think if I go in the bunker I don't have any of this, it's a lot easier, but I wanted a bit of combat. There's a sniper up there, isn't there? Got him. Who needs a sniper when you've got an M16? But yeah, I don't know what the official scenario is meant to be. Look at that, great looking. Oh,
Yes,
on fire.
This was the bunker entrance you described in the report.
Oh yeah, because that looks... This cave is not a natural formation. It's quite Halo 1.
A lab? That doesn't sound right.
I
Bell's in the lab?
can't remember how different it goes if you listen to Adler. I think it goes a lot smoother. I can't quite remember it. The end result of this level is the same.
Administering 1 cc of adrenaline.
That's it, Bell. That's what you were looking for. Perseus was in there.
Ah, nice one. I didn't know you could do this. I'd never done this before. Never paid attention enough. Whoa, what are them bastards up to? I never noticed this last time that you can open these. How have I missed all this? Whoa. What the fuck? Ah! That's not how movement works.
Normal forms of interrogation weren't working.
You'll have to establish trust by building up a shared history with the subject.
We have a job to do. Another dose. We'll keep rerunning scenario 1. Bell, we've got a job to do.
I wouldn't advise that.
We've got a job to do.
I didn't ask.
Would you kindly? We're back here again.
According to your debrief, you woke up in the middle of a firefight.
I can feel Adler's boredom there.
Defending against a VC attack.
Grenade launcher this time.
Grenade launcher and charged ahead.
I might. Adler sounds a bit bored. I might listen to him this time. Cut him some slack. Yeah, problem with grenade launcher, Adler, is that might be alright when people playing on regular, but chads like me, I could do with a M16. Because hitting people like that is quite hard. Oh, you got one. Take it back, Adler. But can I go back to stealth? That was easy. Oh, we've battered them this time. This is easy. I just committed friendly fire then. I saw that clearly. This is probably the most fun grenade launcher in Call of Duty. Normally they're a right pain. That it? You're all dead. Yeah, so this is going to get a bit trippy in a minute. If I remember, yeah. Oh no, Adler. That's not Adler. That is, though. I thought all the bodies turned into Adler. Oh, there he is again. Looking a bit funny because his hair's not right. No. Cool CIA man with cool jacket. Dead. Here I was thinking that jacket was bulletproof. But Black Ops 3 did this kind of, you know, breaking down of levels. The last level in particular, very similar to this.
So you took the right fork, not the trail to the left.
You're obsessed with this, right? I swear when I first played this, he didn't... He was like telling me to go left. These guys are here again. But yeah, if I go in left, there'll be a different firefight. Right, I'll try and do this right this time. Oh, get out of my way, you fool. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, they didn't bollock me that time. They have done in the past. If you do that, if you throw the knife wrong, which I nearly did.
You heard Russian voices from
Oh my God.
across the river, so you went to investigate.
Look how messed up this is. So yeah, I can go down there again. I've never actually done that, but I'm not going to. I'll go for the cave, because I want to show different stuff each time. And Adler will be happy with me. And we want to keep Adler happy, don't we? I think the cave's quite tricky, actually.
Shotgun and had a bow.
Shotgun and a bow, that is
That's when you discovered VC soldiers.
fucking useless to me. How the hell do you do this stealthy? I think the answer is you don't. Maybe you do? No, you don't. Right, you all are getting it. You are getting it. No, you're not. Because that grenade went wild, of course. Oh well, let's use the bow in actual combat. Should be interesting. Can we do a bow-only playthrough? No, to be fair, I think this thing's overpowered. Show yourself. Got him. I'm going to take that Krieg. Ooh. Fair certain this is a Swedish weapon, so this VC should definitely not be using it, but who cares? We'll keep the bow, you never know. The lighting in here is excellent. Although when I look at this, I keep thinking it's like the locust tunnels in Gears 1. Soviets everywhere. Great. Ignore them. Me and Soviets have no quarrel, I've decided. Changed my mind. Me and VC, though. Don't like them. Okay, they've realised something's wrong. They don't know what. Whoa! I missed. Got him. I don't know what set them off then. Somebody must have caught a glimpse of me. Thankfully there's not many. I think we're alright. Grenades are not bloody useful, are they? They're so ricochety.
Yes, Bell. That was the door into the Soviet bunker.
Fits perfectly, doesn't it? Ah, yes, I've seen these in many Vietnam War books. Nope, locked.
I don't care if the door was fucking stuck. Open it.
Yeah, this is when it gets a bit PT. The playable teaser for Silent Hills. It's going to be running around and trying to hit all these doors.
Park, give Bell another injection.
That could be lethal.
Do it now.
Bell's heart rate is already... Heart rate is spiking. I'm not sure how much longer Bell can last.
Yeah, we are still playing Call of Duty if you're wondering, don't worry. Oh,
Stabilizing. Heart rate is...
there's a video game in there. Nope. Rude. 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 Adler, save me. Oh. He's literally doing the Jacob's Ladder effect there with the head spinning really fast. I think I'm dying. I'm certainly getting taller. Yeah, a bit PT, innit? With the place getting... Oh, wow. Getting smaller and bigger. There's the door. Can I go through? Oh, God. Another loop.
What the hell is Bell doing in the lab?
I can't open these anymore.
Bell,
Whoop.
forget about the damn lab. I need to know about the bunker.
Alright. So impatient. Right, here we go. This is very similar to the numbers level in Black Ops 1 when the truth is revealed. It's carbon copy, really.
Comrades, the United States and its allies slowly consume.
Sorry, Perseus. I'm just bear with me a minute. Check my emails. Ah, Perseus. Let's read about him. There he is. What an ugly man. I can't read that. Computer's getting a bit... We've got a virus. Do not trust Adler.
It appears the subject's programming is beginning to take hold.
Been through the hell of Vietnam together. We've got a job to do. Could Bell survive another round?
Now you're asking me.
Do it. We're not leaving empty-handed. Script 17.
Ready.
Bell, we've got a job to do.
Have we got another scenario in the helicopter? Jesus, there's a fourth one?
We've been over this already. Skip ahead to the next part.
Ah, yeah. Adler knows. Much appreciated game.
Right there at the ruins, Bell. You went in.
Can you ignore him?
Go into the bunker now.
You can. You could. I'm just gonna go through because. But yeah, you could keep ignoring him. This level is worth playing just for this. Like, if I was you and I was playing this, I'd just do opposite to what I'm doing just to see everything. And you won't even see everything. There's loads. We can finally get into this. That computer isn't there, is it? No. Right. Let reveal the plot. At last. But I had to include this level because it's just funny. It's fantastic. It's Adler's reactions.
You're the only one who knows where Perseus is, where he'll detonate the nukes. Where is he, Bell?
Comrades, the United States and its allies slowly consume that which is dear to us. Our leaders continue to weaken under this threat. It is the moral duty of Perseus to act when they will not. Soon we will possess an American nuclear bomb. The key to unlocking their entire green light arsenal. Once we control the green light arsenal, we will detonate them all from the safety of Solovetsky.
Like the Razulka in Black Ops 1. It's finally revealed to us. And here we are. Very first level in the game, guys, you see this big explosions. And you see this guy in this truck get shot. And here you are.
I gotta admit, I'm surprised. I didn't think they'd recover so fast. We tried everything. Normal forms of interrogation weren't working.
Breaking a subject's will and erasing their mind is a difficult and painful process.
That's a small price to pay.
The CIA's mind control program has had a great deal of success with implanted memories.
You want me to tell them about my time in Vietnam?
Lastly, you'll need a command phrase to trigger the implanted memories.
We have a job to do.
You had to reach the Soviet bunker.
It appears the subject's programming is beginning to take hold.
We've got a job to do. We've known each other for years. Fought together, bled together, been through the hell of Vietnam together. We've got a job to do.
And now the training's complete. You just need to give the subject a name.
Bell.
So there you have it. Not completely, a bit more be revealed, but there you are. We are not who we say we are. Certainly not MI6. Just checking where we're at. Still got plenty of time. I say I'm going to do the ending as well. You're getting a real feast here, but I felt I wanted to show what happened with the plot because the places it goes are quite out there. But here we go.
He's coming too.
Bell, no more fucking around. What did Perseus say? Where is he?
So you can really piss off Adler here, but I'm going to be cooperative.
We'll explain everything later. Right now, we need to help each other. We gave you a second chance when you were shit out of luck. Now, we just want some assistance in return.
Bell, you were one of Perseus's agents. His associate, Arash Kardavar, turned on you at the airstrip in Turkey. Left you for dead.
So yeah, you're at that airstrip as Mason, I think, and you blow it all up, and you see this guy get shot from a distance, and that's who you are.
When the plane leaves Trabzon, it's stopping in Duga. This you know. Here's what you don't know. Perseus won't be there. None of these hired guns are going to leave Duga alive. We'll dump their bodies in the forest. Then we will move the weapons to Volkov in Berlin. From there, we fly to Solovetsky. But I have other plans for you. Perseus thinks too highly of you. I don't want the competition.
So it's always jealousy, isn't it? I don't know why I grunted like a woman there, and in fact they kept referring to me as they.
We're there.
So a slight glitch there.
The CIA reinvented you, Bell.
Bit evil, that.
We needed to give you a new identity to replace the old. It was Park's idea to make you MI6. She wanted that bond with you. You even picked up a bit of her accent.
I will never have no Nancy Southern accent.
And we were able to utilize your language and cryptography.
Just get that clear.
Added bonus. The bigger challenge was your memory.
The CIA's MK Ultra program used Adler's missions in Vietnam as a template. We needed you to have that shared experience, that lifelong bond, to establish trust.
So yeah, we were never there.
Count yourself lucky. You've only had those memories for a few months. Me? I've been living with them for over a decade. Interrogation didn't work with you, but thanks to MK Ultra's research, we had a backup plan. If you believed you were someone else, we could lead you to a place where you'd give everything up. Enough to get us where we are today, but we're not finished yet. We have a job to do. Bell, come on, you got a job to do.
You've got a job to do.
There's your would you kindly moment.
Didn't get us everything we needed. Your innermost secrets were always locked behind a door.
And then it's the door.
Bell, I realize you probably hate us right now. What we've done to you. I just need you to fully understand the stakes here. What you do right now is not about me, it's not about you. It's about millions of other fucking people. It's about stopping someone who, in the end, has no true allegiance to anyone other than himself. So tell me, where is Perseus?
Once we control the green light,
This is where the choice comes in.
we'll detonate them all for the safety of Solovetsky.
This is your chance to define who you really are, Bell.
So, are you going to be a capitalist CIA dog? Are you going to be a free-thinking communist? Well, of course we're going to be a capitalist, we're telling the truth. So if you decide to tell them the wrong place, the line Adler's name will appear red now. Which is great.
You made the right choice, Bell. Come on. You're still one of us.
But, I mean, if you do the bad ending, you can look it up online, you get to kill all the members of this team very, very cinematically. It's fun as a little playthrough, but I do like to do this ending, because it's the 80s, isn't it, 1981. You want the fun Rambo, Arnold Schwarzenegger commando ending. And this cutscene is fucking gorgeous, by the way.
An important task. Protecting our very way of life from a great evil.
The United States and its allies.
But yeah, if you do the bad ending, the world gets blown up. That's literally what happens. You nuke everything.
From Perseus detonating nuclear bombs in every major European city.
We'll do whatever it takes. Some of us will cross the line to make sure the line's still there in the morning.
A line like Modern Warfare, that.
No one's gonna brand us heroes or villains.
Is Mason wearing jeans? I don't know, that's a good idea.
I've been chasing this ghost for 13 years. That ends now.
So here we go, final countdown. Which is also a song, obviously. Let's do it. We get quite a bombastic ending doing this. Now this, what I'm about to play, is probably the hardest thing I will do, because this section is straight up glitched on realism. So let's give it our best shot here. But you want to do this ending, I think, because it's the more bombastic, better ending in terms of actual action. It's a very short mission. Both endings are quite short. That's probably one of my other criticisms. It's just, it doesn't really have a proper definitive ending. But the fact that you've got two endings is much appreciated. But here we go. We're going to go in with the grenade launcher. Right, this is tough. You've just got to fucking fire it up for the best here. That is this veteran in a fucking nutshell here. Take out the towers. Take out that tower, we're good. No! Damn it, how did I die there? I don't even know. Yeah, this section is all kinds of fucked up. Yeah, glitched out. Then you get... Yeah, it glitches out when you die sometimes, and you get this where... Shite. So, when you die on the first run, the game glitches, and my war machine isn't going to work on this. If you watch here, it isn't actually firing, it does that. So if you have an issue here, the trick is to simply do last checkpoint after you die. That fixes it. Now, will this be the run? We don't know. It's not. I don't know what the... I don't know what the like trick is to this. It's just so I can get lucky, I think. I genuinely think that is the case. You can blow it all up all you want, but it didn't... Right, that should be it, right? There we go. Just make sure you take everyone out quickly and you're through that. Just check something. There we go. 3 minutes. It took me about 10-15 last time. So here we are. We're back into the actual combat. As I said, this is a short level. It's as simple as making sure you stop the launch of all the nukes. Gotta save Europe and the free world. I mean, some people might be saying why. I'm not sure I've got a good answer for that. But we have smoke grenades. I think this is one of the few times you do have smoke grenades in this game. It's not a common theme. COD 2 this isn't. Add that to the Call of Duty 2 is mentioned quota. That is definitely running. I've tossed out smoke. Not my fault you didn't go. Right, I should be able to move here. Oh no. That's an RPG. That's your legs gone. Oh, there's the music. Music's forgot to play. Ah, there it is. Take a few pot shots here. Getting out of here is the tricky bit. Because the enemies just... They will put you down pretty quick. But it's cool to use like the commando. Oh, it's known as the XM4 here, but that's what it is. I wish it's going to feature more actually. Right, take a few of these guys out. Adler should be telling me to throw a smoke grenade in a minute. I have done, there you go. Don't say I don't do anything for you all. Now, the other Call of Duty you may have played in 2020 was possibly Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, although this wasn't the whole game, it was simply the campaign, which is probably one of the more bizarre choices that Call of Duty's ever done. Of course, Modern Warfare 2 has like had a sort of a reboot version come out, but I'm really surprised they never did the multiplayer, you know, the proper one remastered, but I believe Modern Warfare 3 simply has the maps, so that was probably the master plan. They probably said, look, we're just going to release it and charge a lot more money for it than you guys will doing a remaster, so do that. Which is a bit scummy, but it's what you expect in modern video game practices, unfortunately. I'm tempted to hit Krieg, actually. Oh, nice. Was that me? Did I do that? That's a checkpoint. That's nice to see. I nearly said lice to see. There's nothing nice about seeing lice. Go on, retreat. I want to commit some war crimes. This whole series has been about that. Damn. I reckon if you take them RPGs out, you'll have an easier time with this than I did. Although that wasn't that tricky. Right. Let's take this down, plant some C4. It's kind of weird, because I'm sure there should be music playing here, but it kind of... We're getting the sort of natural soundtrack of battle here, aren't we? I'm sure it'll come back. Oh, stone, I don't want that. No, I'll stick with what I've got. Whoa. There we go, nice. The lighting in this, I wish we'd had more time on this end level. But you've basically, in this game, you've got 2 end levels. Oh, what was that? Oh, what's this? We'll have this. Oh, we have this in the red light, green light. I'm going to keep the shotgun. I think I need it. Yeah. Nice of the game to give me a choice, but I do wish the game had had a loadout option. I think that was really missing from this Black Ops. Again, it may have been one of the things they had to shelve, you know. So this game's 1 or 2 levels away from being pretty damn perfect. In fact, if they had more time, I'm sure this end level would have been a lot longer. Beautiful lighting here again. But as I say, they rushed this game out, and it's unfortunate because the game that got to come out later was Vanguard, and we'll get onto Vanguard after this, and I'll make no secret now, I don't enjoy that game. In fact, I think you'd be hard-pressed to find many that do. You know, unless they're people that's like their first Call of Duty or one they've not played in ages and kind of forgotten the quality of the series. It's just a shame. Call of Duty tends to do this. It has one great campaign and then it does a crap one like this, but... Right, so this is a heavy. We have a few of these in the campaign. Triggers to just shoot them in the head. You had more of these in Modern Warfare, had a boss fight right at the end of it, which I really didn't like, actually. But the good thing with this is, if you lose track of him, just press your touchpad, or whatever button brings up your objective, and it'll show you exactly where he is. So if you lose track of him, like this, you just keep tapping that touchpad. I can see him at all times. Obviously don't let him kill you. Get a grenade at him. Whoa! So his helmet's off now, this should be a doddle. There we go, got him. But yeah, I quite like that you have these 2 end levels that have, you know, different endings, but each one's got a different, you know... They're both very short and contained. I do wish they'd been fully, you know, made and massive. Right, let's get the RPG, we'll need this. So we're gonna get quite an Arnold Schwarzenegger or Rambo Stallone ending here. It's just gonna be pure action. But we're pretty much there, we just got one final push. We need to get out there on the left. Have that. Yeah, them grenade throws back are way too quick. Like, you don't have time to aim that at all. You better hope you're aiming at the right guy or you're dead. So we're going to get a timer as well. And this time limit seems strict, but I've never failed this level due to timing. I tend to just get shot. Although the game does rush you a bit, so that's probably why you never run out of time. Got him. You only start time once you get up here, so just be ready for that. But here it is. Big minigun. But you still die quick, so just remember that. Be wary. And that guy always sneaks up on you. Yeah, 1 minute. That's what we get. But we got a big minigun. We are going full 80s action hero. I dare say you won't get anything like this in the Gulf War Call of Duty. I certainly didn't read that in Andy McNabb's book. Or Chris Ryan's. But yeah, use all your ammo, you don't need it any more than this. It's just great to get all them frustrations you've had on the campaign out on these guys. Let's plant this, and that's all you got to do. Nice work, guys. You have completed Black Ops Cold War.
They did it, Mr. President. They stopped the nukes.
Thank God.
And the CIA.
Did they get Perseus?
No, sir. His whereabouts are unknown.
And a Russian response?
Nothing yet. We're seeing signs of confusion. It's possible this was all a rogue operation. Perseus may not have been following orders from Moscow.
Well, I'll be damned. Maybe we have something in common after all.
I do wish we'd had some story DLC. Maybe we could tie up the Perseus thing.
What's your situation down there? Come in. Woods, have you found them yet?
Just think Hudson did all that and he's still going to die in 5 years. Or 8, sorry. 989 invasion of Panama, isn't it, when Menendez gets them?
Take my hand, Bell. We did it. This is a message to Perseus, and those that'll follow him. We don't just sit back and hope for the best. We'll make the best happen. This is how wars are won, Bell.
Them sunglasses can't be that helpful in combat. I just gotta say it. Someone had to. I love Adler and all, but
Do you have an update on Qasim Javadi?
Yeah. With both he and Arash Kadavar dead, their terrorist network collapsed as surviving members fought for control. With no clear leadership in place, it appears the Soviets have decided to cut ties and clean up the mess.
so these conversations can go differently based on your actions in the campaign.
The primary encampment was burned to the ground. Nothing but ashes. Apparently the few survivors that escaped have scattered and gone into hiding.
What about Anton Volkov?
Volkov has become a prime source of information since his capture. After interrogating him,
So we could have killed him. We
MI6
did have the
established
choice.
a series of listening posts in East Berlin. We've already intercepted messages from the KGB to assets throughout the city. We're poking holes in the Iron Curtain.
How did the cleanup in Havana go?
We were able to recover Agent Azoulay's body from the compound in Cuba. President Reagan personally reached out to his family, and his casket's in transit to Tel Aviv. As you know, Helen Park returned to London. She'll continue to recover from her injuries there. Afterwards, MI6 plans to give her a task force dedicated to finding Perseus.
What about the rest of the team?
They got off Solovetsky before the Soviets could send in forces to investigate. It'll take some time to heal up, then it's back to work.
We may have stopped Perseus, but his rats are still nesting all around us, thanks to the help of one of our own.
Not anymore. We took down that son of a bitch Aldrich, as well as his key assets here in the States. It'll take Perseus a while to recover from this one.
What about Europe?
We may have saved it from getting blown to Kingdom Come, but it's still stacked with Perseus's agents. There's more we could have done there if we'd had the time.
So on this save file, I decided not to do that side mission. So obviously that can go very differently.
And Bell.
Arctic air. Clears the head, doesn't it? Bell, you made two extraordinary sacrifices to stop Perseus. One was without your knowledge. The other, you made that decision of your own accord. I just want you to know that this little thing that's happened with you and me, it was always for the greater good. You're a goddamn hero, you know that, kid? Heroes have to make sacrifices. That's why when I ask you for one more, I hope you understand. It was never personal.
Oh my, what an ending. Who wins? Well, it's up to you to decide, right? But yeah, that was Black Ops Cold War. What a fantastic game. I've enjoyed so much playing through this. It's honestly the best thing they've put out in the last 10 years. Stretching from that period from like 2012 to 2020. You know, we look at every game we've played. Pardon me. Every game that we've played from COD Ghost to this one. This is clearly head and shoulders above anything that they have put out. I enjoyed Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare. I felt their creative juices were really flowing there. Modern Warfare was a solid back to basics feel. It didn't have the creative chaos of those two games I mentioned previously, Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare, but this game's got it all, really. Well, barring space battles just about and jumpsuits. But yeah, this is just solid. Unbelievably fun game. And it's got creative, it's creative. It fits right in as a perfect Black Ops trilogy. You know, you can imagine it Black Ops 1, Black Ops Cold War, and Black Ops 2. And that's what I mean, Black Ops 3 doesn't really work in that zone at the minute. They've got time to fix that. We could potentially have a Black Ops, what would be 6 or something. That could be set in between Black Ops 2 and 3. I really think they need to do that at some point. that is a rumour that could be the next one. It looks, as of when I'm recording this, very much like it's going to be Gulf War, which I'm totally down with, because if they nailed this one in 1981, I can't wait to see what they do in 1991. It'll have a vastly different tone to this game, but the Gulf War's got loads of its own controversies as well. With the whole, you know, not MK Ultra quite like this one, but there's a lot they can do, and they should certainly bring Adler back, because he was a fantastic character. You talk about iconic Call of Duty characters, he goes right up there with Masons, Woods, Prices, and Ghosts for me. But yeah, I think I'll wrap up on this. We'll skip this. There is, of course, the other ending. Now, in that ending, Europe does just get blown up. It's quite funny because you get Ronald Reagan going. He's like, oh my god, just pure panic. That is, what's that level called? Is that called Ashes to Ashes? Another 80s song. In fact, I think a few of these are 80s songs, aren't they? Because Final Countdown is as well. Ashes to Ashes, of course, is David Bowie. But yeah, that's a fun little level as well, which is a lot more darker in the ending. So if that's your thing, if you want to go more out there, it's there. And I love that because, you know, imagine if Black Ops 2 had an ending like that where you joined Menendez. But I mean, it's not a patch on Black Ops 2 6 endings, but this isn't a bad attempt. And as I say, they didn't have that much time with this game. That should always be remembered with this one. They didn't have the time they should have done, because it would have been probably a 10 out of 10. As it stands, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. My only real negative is it's not long enough, and the side missions are a bit dull to actually play. They're fun to figure out how to do them, but actually playing them isn't that good. And the grenade throwing is garbage. That is my genuine complaint about the gameplay. So yeah, just a bit too short. I know all Call of Duty campaigns are short, but this one in particular is short. And I think 'cause it's so much fun, you blast through it as well. So but that's a personal preference thing. I'm not going to laud the game too much for that. But yeah, I think I'm all about done here. This was a long video, the end one, but I wanted to give this game justice and do a bit of time to it because I enjoy it that much. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. And next time I see you, it's going to be Call of Duty Vanguard, where we go from the very best the series has to offer with this one to the very worst. I'll see you there.